When a new movie or game is announced that you might be interested in, oftentimes the rating is the deciding factor of whether or not you can buy or go see the movie or game. Ratings can bring either good news or bad news. If a movie is rated PG-13, oftentimes it is an okay movie to watch. However, does this mean every PG-13 movie is okay to watch? How about video games? If a game is rated T, meaning teenager, or generally suited for 13 and up, it may be overlooked as just not an M game, M being for mature and generally suited for 17 and up. Most ratings are accurate, however, some just fill your mind with confusion. Some T games, when examining the content, seem that they should be rated M, such as Driver San Francisco, which is clearly rated T and has sexual themes such as Skyrim. Same situation, some M games could have possibly been given a T rating. You see, the people who rate movies and games have limitations for the amount of content to receive a certain rating. All of the rating levels for both movies and games, from least to greatest in mature content, are as follows. For movies, we have G, meaning general audience. Nothing that would offend parents while viewing with their children. Next is PG, meaning parental guidance. Some content may not be suitable for children, depending on the parent's preference. PG-13, parents strongly cautioned. Content may be inappropriate for children under 13. This could include the occasional swearing or inappropriate joke, some things that you wouldn't want like a toddler to be viewing. Next is R, meaning restricted. Under 17 is required to be accompanied by an adult, meaning somebody 18 or over. NC-17, or more formally known as X, is adults only. No one under 18, even if an adult accompanies them. And then for games, we have EC, early childhood. These are primarily educational games for toddlers. Next in line, we have E, which is content, stands for everyone. Content is generally suitable for all ages. May contain minimal cartoon, fantasy, or mild violence, and or infrequent use of mild language. Next is E10, everyone 10 and up. Content is generally suitable for ages 10 and up. May contain more cartoon, fantasy, or mild violence, mild language, and or minimal suggestive themes. Next in line, we have T, standing for teen. Content is generally suitable for ages 13 and up, may contain violence, suggestive themes, crude humor, minimal blood, simulated gambling, and or infrequent use of strong language. Second to last is mature. M for mature. Content is generally suitable for ages 17 and up. May contain intense violence, blood and gore, sexual content, and or strong language. Last, we have AO. Content stands for adults only. Content is suitable for ages 18 and up only. May include prolonged scenes of intense violence, graphic, sexual content, and or gambling with real currency. RP just means the rating is pending and it has not become one of these yet. When a rating does not seem fit for a movie, or two games have the same rating, but one is clearly worse because of its violence, language, or seductive content, it can seem unwise to rely on the rating alone. Example, if a T game and an M game both have the same content, there are usually two scenarios. One, the content in the M game is more excessive and bad, and two, another feature in the game bumped it up to an M rating. This can be frustrating and confusing for children or parents who believe that one rating covers all content. A child may have permission to purchase any game rated T because that rating had been okay in past experiences, but then come to find out that there are situations or other things that the family finds inappropriate, and soon you come to realize that it is not enough alone to rely on the rating given. There's an easy solution to find out the in-depth reason behind the rating. if you want the average overview of the inside content, with movies, it is displayed at the back bottom left corner. Next, it has the letter rating, or you might want to see. It has the letter rating next to the in-content description, which is not very visible, but if you had a movie, it would be visible. And for games, it is on the back bottom right. If you want to dive deeper and find out what kind of violence or how much or what language is in a game, you just go to the internet. And for movies, go to, there's a, okay. Yay! CommonSenseMedia.com. Here you can look up a movie and see the description of why it is rated R or G, and there is a list of parent reviews to read. For games, go to ESRB.com. Here you can look up a game by title, platform, or rating, and selecting the game will bring up the entire reason that it is rated that way. The point of this speech is to show you how and why you should look deeper into a rating, so you can really make that decision of if it is appropriate for you. However, no matter the rating, it is all about preference and choice. A game or movie could be rated anything, but it all depends on what you are willing to see and what your parents are willing to let you see. That is the real key to finding out what you can and cannot watch. I hope this speech has successfully educated you on how to look behind the rating, and I thank you all for listening.